Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going through the back row. I just want to make sure that these girls have all the space they need to store any nectar that they can find. The flow here in Georgia has been terrible, and my wife just went through a few hives, and none of those hives, neither the Space Force Coast Guard or the little green hive over here that we actually split off of the blue hive, are going to be able to be harvested this year. Now, the bees are kind of angry, so I may get stung. And my wife may be in this video looking over my shoulder to see how this is done, because she did just get stung making a video for her channel in the bug farmer apiary. Anyways, let my smoker's lit somewhere. Let me get started here. Let's pull this apart and see if these girls need a super. Now, if these girls need another super or a couple extra frames, I'll give it to them. If they don't, well, I won't. I don't think that they're going to. Like I said, the flow here in Georgia has been terrible. We had that freeze. And ever since that freeze happened, all the nectar dried up. There has been, a hive beetle, dead hive beetle. There has been a lot of clover blooming, but now the clover's turning brown, so it's even gone. They're drawing everything out. This box is nowhere near full. Okay, this is definitely not full of honey. On either side, a little bit capped on the top, room for brood. The next frame, I don't see anything going on. They've drawn it out. That's about it. Okay, now we're getting into semi-full frames of honey. Not capped yet. Okay, this is a resource box. There is no brood up here. I'd like to see at least one nice frame before we go down to the next level. And just a little bit of honey on there. This is a bad season. Now that's a nice frame. That's a solid frame of honey. Both sides, freshly capped on one side, previously capped on the other. It's all right. One more. Let's just see what's happening next to it. Okay, that's a full frame of honey, uncapped, mostly uncapped. Another frame next to it. Okay, let's go to the bottom. All right, so there's a whole lot of nothing going on in this super. There's nothing on this frame, nothing on this frame. I mean, not even drawn out. Nothing on this frame. This is not drawn out. This is drawn out. Here, I do see brood. So let me just pull a couple of these out. Fortunately, there's not a lot of honey. These girls are going to get fed. This may be a year that I don't get to harvest. I mean, there's really not a whole lot going on anywhere. Big Zilcherino. They're just now drawing that out. See what we have happening here. Okay, we've got larvae uncapped in there. Nothing happening here. They're starting to draw it out. Lucky if I get 5 gallons of honey this year. This frame is very light. They do have capped brood all around the outside. And capped brood all around the outside there. So did I tell you my wife just got stung by a bee? It's her first bee sting ever. You have to tune into her channel to see that. Okay, I feel like I have a bee in my bonnet. Oh. What was that? Nope, I have a little fly in my bonnet. Glad that wasn't a bee. Now there's a dead, now it's in my mouth. That's not good. Dump that out. Okay, fly's gone. Fly's gone, no bee. Everything is A-okay. I know you were worried about me. Don't worry, I got it under control. Okay, this is a full frame of brood. Do not see the queen. Full frame on that side. A little bit of cattywampus. I'm going to remove that. Let's go down to the next level. Okay, this is a full box of bees here. Let's have a look. All right. Slow and steady. Okay, that is a full frame of brood. I do not see the queen. And another side. Beautiful. Forgot this is a medium box. You know, I have a deep box available to me in the apiary right now. Maybe I should bring it over here and let them try to draw that out. Another full frame brood on both sides. This hive is about to explode. I think what I'm going to do is give them a deep box for the bottom. I know most people are saying, put it in the top, no, I think I'll put it in the bottom. Let those girls try to build it out. Don't see the queen. Now, I think she's marked in this box. I believe she is. Wait a second. No, you know what? She may not be. This is the hive where I had to climb underneath because they were swarming. This may not be a marked queen in here. It's a very prolific queen. She's doing what she needs to do. I'll tell you that, everywhere. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give these girls a deep box. I don't need to see the queen. She's definitely in here, which is going to freak out the bees, but we're going to take it anyways really quick. There we go. We're going to give these girls a brand new box right there. And it looks like I'm probably going to have to start feeding these girls, which is not what I wanted to do. But I think it's going to have to be done because these girls do not have a lot of resources to draw this box out. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the Navy hive. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Oh, a lot of bees in the top. This hive is going to be busy. Now, I've been complaining a lot about the cold snap that we have, and it wiped out the honey, but let me tell you, I think that it also wiped out the hive beetles. We do not have a lot of hive beetles this year, which is amazing. I'll take it. Okay, these girls they're packing it away. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames of honey. Let's see if we can have a look at one of these. Now, if you remember, I'm not using queen excluders this year. I did have a honey bridge down at the bottom that they wouldn't cross, but I think it's failed in the last couple of hives that I looked at. That's not bad. They're providing us with 1 box of honey. Oh, the queen has been up here. Mostly a box of honey this year. I see brood. Might be an omen. Go back to queen excluders. I'll watch a guy. He's not really a beekeeper. I mean, he keeps bees. Yeah, we've got some brood right there on both sides. Anyways, he's a beekeeper, but he's got a YouTube channel. It's not a beekeeping channel. It's a cutting wood channel. It's called Fall Line Ridge, and I think he's out of somewhere around Macon, Georgia, or beyond. But he has bees, and he swears by not using a queen excluder, and it seems to work for him. He's already done a harvest this year down in Macon, and it has served him well. Now, that's a bit further south than here, where I am, so they are apparently having a flow there, whereas we really didn't have much of a flow. Ours kind of came and went. Let's quickly go down a level. All right, let's see what we've got going on in here. I mean, it may be great, maybe nothing. We'll find out in a minute. Very gentle. This is a capped honey frame on both sides. This is all resources. We may just quickly move beyond this one. Let's see if we can see any evidence of laying in here. I mean, she obviously walked across the honey. Now, this is a light frame. There's probably eggs in here. And yes, we have eggs. We will go ahead and leave that out. I'm just going to check this really quickly for swarm cells, and then we'll move down to the next level. All right, what do we have here? We have a lot of bees. What we have a lot of bees. And I see more drone comb. I'm going to have to clean up. See, my wife is braver than she knows. She's standing like right there off camera in a short sleeve shirt, and we have complete sting-o-geddon going over here. And I haven't been lit up yet, but they want to sting me bad. I've got a long sleeve shirt, but see, she's wearing short sleeves. She's just brave. She is passing the bravery test. That came from Bob Ross. Oh, bees. Okay, they're drawing comb out down here. He would always talk about the bravery test when he had his painting looking almost finished. And he would just put a big old slash of paint there and make a tree. Or another mountain or something. Maybe a cabin. What are you doing? Okay, more brood, just a ton of it. I am so surprised that this hive does not have queen cells all over it. Look at that. Wow, all freshly capped. Still have not seen the queen. But we know she's in there. We've seen evidence of her, for sure. Okay, there's just a ton of bees right there. And more right there. Anyways, I don't see the queen. We know she's in here. I'm not seeing anything that even remotely looks like a swarm cell or a supersedure cell. We've only got 3 more frames to go. Let's see what's happening in here. Okay. There's a nice frame. Let's look at the other side. A lot of fresh brood. That looks like a queen cell, but it's not. That's just some cattywampedness right there. I'm going to go ahead and pick it out. I do not need that, ladies. I don't need art. So you're probably asking yourself, why do I always get that cattywampus comb, all that artistic comb? Well, chances are my bees fly and get nectar from flowers that are around the Savannah College of Art and Design. They're SCAD bees. They're very, very artistic. All right, this is all pollen. Both sides. Last frame. Here we go, girls. And they're drawing that out. That's not even drawn out yet. There's just the bees are just pouring off of there. That's crazy. All right. No swarm cells or anything even resembling a swarm cell. This is a very, very robust colony. They are in great shape. We're going to go ahead and close it up. All right, well, that brings us to the end of another adventure, and let me tell you what an adventure it was. We only went through a couple of hives, but that hive is not producing anything. I mean, there's almost no honey in there at all. This hive is producing a little bit of everything, but it's on every single layer. So I think that means that next season I'm not going to be going without queen excluders. I think I'm going to be using queen excluders, because now I fear that every single hive that I've got out here is in the same shape as this one, which means it's going to be very, very hard to harvest anything from it. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.